special about you.
Hi friends, it's me, Beck. It has been a bit, but I'm back. I feel like I keep restarting this channel. I had to pull it up just to check when I last made videos. I started this channel 5 years ago. Last time I really put out a video was 3 years ago. And then I did put one out 9 months ago, but I didn't talk to the camera. It was just a quick design video. And that had barely any views. But I've been wanting to restart for a while. I just moved, start of a new year, making plans the new year, and I think that this is something I want to go back to doing, but maybe just changing up the format a bit. So if you're not remember who I am or familiar, my name is Beck. I am an illustrator and designer, and I am currently living in Vancouver. Just a quick review, I'm just looking at my YouTube channel. It's just crazy how my best video had 19,000 views. My next best one was 9,000 views, and my next one was 1.6 thousand views. I will say all those things were DIYs, and probably DIYs that people were searching for as well, which is why I probably came up a lot faster. My most recent video, the one I put out 9 months ago, only has 10 views. So I mean, I'm honestly not expecting tons of views for these videos, but I think I just would like to get back into doing them. And basically the format that I'm going to change is just doing a lot more vlogs. I've been watching a lot of other people's studio vlogs, and I find them really interesting, especially when they're talking about their business or doing time lapses and just the lo-fi jazz time lapse. I find it really nice. I think that's the kind of content that I could easily create because it's the work that I'm doing anyways. It just involves setting up my camera. The other thing too before is I had my studio lights and I had my tripod and my camera, which can just be a lot to set up, especially by myself. I feel like things were always out of focus. So one thing I did this year is I just upgraded my phone because I've been using my phone so much, and I find I use it way more than my Nikon. And maybe it's not the best for vlogging, but also I feel like it's fine, and I think it's just going to be easier and encourage me to do it more. So I have a little tripod for my phone, and I often use it to make things for Instagram, but I had an iPhone 6 before and it just wasn't doing a very good job. So I upgraded to the iPhone 11 during the Boxing Day sale, and I'm going to be using this as my vlogging camera. So it's very easy for me to just set up, and I can easily do overhead. I can easily talk to it and see myself, so I can tell that I'm in focus, and I can easily do overheads and time lapses, and just the ease of doing it hopefully will encourage me to do more videos. So that is kind of where I'm seeing this, is focusing more on just studio vlogs and just showing you the work that I'm doing, and occasionally some tutorials. Like I said, just catching up. I'm gonna do another video that is gonna talk more about a review of 2020 and what I have planned for my business for 2021. But in terms of this video, is more just about plans for this channel. So yeah, so just to catch up, I'm still in Vancouver. I've just moved apartments because I graduated in April, and I've been working now for about 9 months in the industry. And that's a whole other thing. And because of that, I was finally able to upgrade and move to a nice new apartment. I was living in a basement suite before, and this has just been a really big upgrade, and I've now moved downtown. And so far I am really enjoying it. So that's just kind of a quick catch up of where I'm at, and I think because the new move, I just have more things to show you. I did film stuff before we moved, so you can see what the old place looked like, and then see my new place. And I'm still getting a little bit settled, most things are unpacked, but there's some DIYs that I want to do, so I will film those DIYs that I'm working on, and then once everything is all set up, I'll do a room tour and a studio tour. So one thing that is nice about this apartment is I have not just a bedroom, but also a studio space, which is really nice because before I've always just had a desk and my studio in my bedroom. But now I've a little outgrown that, so it's been really nice that now I have a separate space. So yes, I just want to review some of the plans that I have for upcoming videos. So yeah, the next video will be looking back and planning for 2021. And then after that, and this might actually become before or after, because I do want to kind of promote my Valentine's cards, is I'm going to make a video all about the Valentines that I worked on and doing some time lapses of how I designed those, and a whole video about moving, video about the studio, video about my bedroom, and some more behind the scenes stuff, things that I've done for my job in the last few months. And so I think right now I kind of have plans of themes of things that it's not necessarily like the moving stuff. It wasn't necessarily all like 1 week, but I'm going to cut it together. But after I've done kind of like the themed things I'd like to catch up on, then I'll probably do like more regular. I'm not sure I'm going to hold myself to weekly vlogs. We'll see. But I'd hope to at least do bi-weekly. I'm hoping that if it's just in a little bit of a more low-key format, it will encourage me to do them. Yeah, so that's basically where I'm at. A lot of plans for 2021. As a quick preview, 2020 wasn't great, obviously, and not good for sales, but 2019 had been a really good year. I was seeing a lot of growth, then went to a standstill, and now I'm feeling more inspired to have another year of growth in 2021. So that is the plan. Yeah, thank you for joining me. I hope that you look forward to more videos. I do have a lot to share, and I hope to be a little bit more consistent this time around. But vlogs is a big goal I have for 2021, so I hope you enjoy. Hey friends! So this is later in a new location. I'm kind of testing out locations for these videos. This is my bedroom. The lighting happens to be pretty good right now, but isn't always, so we'll see. But while putting together this vlog, I realized that there were just a bunch more steps than I hadn't like totally thought about. So that I wanted to have like source really good music that was royalty free. I wanted to do I have overlays? What do my thumbnails look like? Basically like all of the branding. When I put on my YouTube channel, I was like, oh, this is all really, really old from a few years ago. I didn't really have like a consistent brand then, but now I feel like I do. So I decided to quickly rebrand my page and my banner, my thumbnails, and my profile picture. So I recorded all of that, so I figured I would throw that into the first video and show you how I redesigned everything. It's based off kind of material that I've been doing for my branding, so it's not like super from scratch. But yeah, I thought I would just throw that in. Okay, first let's just take a look at what's there. So I have a very old logo at the top, and then my icon is also a very old watercolor illustration of myself, so it's just really outdated. So let's first change out my logo and create a new banner. And then if you look at the thumbnails, they're also all different, they're all over the place. I think I'd like some more consistency. And yeah, so let's just figure out now what we're gonna do with thumbnails. Okay, so first I go into the video and I just take some screenshots of frames that I think look pretty good. I'm not totally sure what the look I'm going for is yet, so I'm gonna try a couple different frames. So this is my packaging document where I have all my packaging for my card sets. I think I'm gonna try to emulate that with my thumbnails. So right now I'm just changing it out. I might do this kind of sequence where I have a title and a subtitle similar to my packaging. At this point, Sydney was like, "Why did you spell your name like that?" I was like, "Oh my gosh, you're absolutely right. It doesn't have a C." I guess after writing back, I just felt like writing it that way. Yeah. The funny thing is, I do a bunch more work after this, and that first one is the one I end up using. So after that, I tried overlays, maybe doing a light white, maybe doing a light red, and just changing it up. And I was like, okay, maybe like every thumbnail has a different color. I might still do that with the edge. So maybe like each thumbnail will have a different color. When it's all together on my feed, it'll have a bit of a rainbow. So after this, I brought this into Photoshop and I cut myself out of the background. I thought that for sure could be fun. Yeah, so I'm using the lasso tool just to get as close as I can. One thing I don't love about this tool is you can't really do curves, so I just do little tiny increments. And this is how I usually cut things out of photos. Ta-da! Okay, so I bring it back into my thumbnail and then I start playing with it. What if I put it over top so there's a red background but I still have natural light? So another idea I had was having stickers on top. So I took these off of my Magic Tea design. So just copied and pasted them in here, and now I'm just playing using those as overlays. So I think I'd like to make some sort of GIFs and stuff and put these on Instagram as well. But I think these would be cute to put sometimes over top of my videos. And I think that that's working out pretty well for my thumbnails. Because I think it is good to show what's happening in the video. So you can see me, that there's stickers, and there's a title underneath. I think that's what we're gonna go with. Okay, so now let's work on my banner. So it's pretty easy because I just pulled in my banner that I use on my Etsy and on Facebook, and I just set this to the dimensions that YouTube recommended. I was kind of confused though because my old banner was so thin and this dimension is really, really big. But okay, so I'm just gonna extend it. So I just extend the background color. Move the objects around, and now I'm just going to individually cut things out and move them around, make some space for my title. So on my Etsy and Facebook, I have a similar setup, and then I have my title in the middle. So we're going to do Blog It Back, and then a subtitle explaining what the channel is about underneath. So then I go in and look for some images myself I can add to this. So I'm gonna add this image of myself with the balloons, and it's one I know, both of these I know I already cut out, so that saved me a lot of work. And it's just my, these are images from a photo shoot. Honestly, this photo shoot was 3 years ago, but it was a really good photo shoot, so I'm still using it for everything. No shame. This is also the back of my head, so it doesn't matter. But I am blonde, which I'm not anymore, but they're still good photos. They still work for the brand, so I'm gonna keep using them. I also paid for that shoot, and I can't afford to pay for another one. So reduce, reuse, you know? So I'm just using the lasso tool and quickly moving things around now that I have those images in place. Okay, so now it's time to try it out. And I suddenly understand the giant dimensions. So it is a really thin banner that you'll see, but they want you to use this giant thing for when it's on TV. So now with that understanding, I can take that back to my design. So essentially after that, I just do a bunch more resizing. I go back to using a thinner banner, so I think I'm gonna start thin and then just leave some area in the peripheral. So if it is bigger, you'll see a bit more, but I'm gonna try to hit that tiny banner size now. Okay, let's try this again. Okay, I think that's working much better. So you can still see me and it extends, so if it's bigger, I think it still looks fine. And yeah, I think that's gonna be better. Okay, the next thing to change is this icon. So let's switch it out for another photo of me from that same photo shoot. I considered having my logo be the icon, but decided on a photo of myself, and then turns out you can put a little watermark in the corner. So this is a perfect spot to put my logo. I'll have to do a full video on the development of my logo. It was a whole process. Okay, so let's see what we've got. I think that looks so much better. Looks really nice, very matchy. I'm excited to see how that logo shows up in videos. I don't know if I can change all the thumbnails from before, but I might try, and we'll see how it looks when I've got my new ones in there. Okay, I finally finished editing the video, and I realized I didn't really have, the video kept changing as I went, so hopefully it still made sense, because in the beginning I didn't realize I was going to be redoing my branding. So hopefully you enjoyed that. I decided to just leave in that preview of other things I was doing. Hopefully the next ones will be a bit more consistent. I just kind of kept changing it as it went, but the video is finally going out today. That is the plan. This keeps happening. This is making it so hard to film. Sorry, our intercom is just going off randomly. Honestly, my nerves are shot today. It gives me a heart attack every single time, and it's been going on all morning. It's been so rough. It's been about 3 hours of this happening. Oh my goodness, you never know when it's gonna happen. I don't know. I need to leave the building. It's just really hard because of COVID. I can't really go anywhere else, but I might try and see if there's somewhere else I can go. Anyway, I'm gonna export the video, and yeah. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the rebrand. I'll be back hopefully next week or the week after with the Valentine's video. And yeah, anyway, you can like and subscribe. That'd be great. You can also follow me on Instagram at BeckDesign, and yeah, see you soon. Oh, I also made a TikTok this week, and I'm kind of enjoying that, so you can follow me on there too. Okay, have a great week. Bye.